Hello YouTube and welcome back to episode 15 of the Rise of Icelandic Football with HK. As you can see on the screen right now, we're going to jump straight into it. And this is the main reason I'm bringing you this episode for this game that's coming up, is we have got some exciting bit of information. HK are for sure on the rise in European football. We have now gone up 77 places to 121st, and it's not too bad. The league's growing as well, but if we go down to HK at 121st, see our coefficient is not too bad. It's rising ever so slowly, which means that our coefficient will get us easiest ties in the Euro and the Champions League playoff games, which is good. As you can see, we probably have the most coefficient out of any Icelandic side for a long while. If I'm looking for any of the Icelandic sides, there's the next one in FH, and they're all the way down to 189. So it just shows how much that we're growing. As you can see, some of the big boys have over 100,000 coefficient, so we're not there yet. If we actually go back again and we go to European competitions, we've gone up 5 places to 36th. Now you might think, well, what's so good about that? If we go to the ranking system, right, we go to 36. Top 12, you get a TV deal, okay? After 12, you start getting a TV deal, so it's good to get on the rise there. But if you go to nations and you go to qualification places, because we're rising up so much, when you combine the league and the cup, we're up to 25th now for qualification places in terms of good coefficients, the league and the cup being competitive, so on and so forth. England have just gone back to being number one. They come over from third. Spain dropped to 2, Italy to 3, and Germany to 4. France have actually dropped down to 5th, and Portugal rising a little bit as well. But if you can see now, we've got 1 in the Champions League qualifying 1, which we know because that's been like that for a while. But we now got a club that can come into qualifying number 2 if we go up 1 more spot. What that does mean is now instead of 3 sides will go in. So as much as it's not changed yet, expecting change in the future will mean other clubs' coefficients will rise, and the Icelandic league will rise, and so on and so forth. We just click on Iceland itself, they're 97th in the world, so it's not the actual nation ranking, it's more the ranking in terms of what the nations are combined with the league and the cup and how teams are going. So we're doing quite well. I'm hoping that we can continue to rise up this ladder very quickly and look to break into the top 20 soon and start getting even more teams playing in Europe in qualifying, and that would be great. If we can get the 17th at some point in the near future, just get past that qualifying round and get the qualifying 2, that would be great as well. A little bit more news, and this is transfer news. We've actually got 1 player coming in. Topuk's going to leave on a free. Fortunately, not much we can do. But we are going to bring a player in. If we go and find him, where is he? Has it not happened? Where is Santiago? Santiago not come up. I thought I offered him a contract. Santiago. Strange. Where is Santiago? If I go to scouting. Why not, there he is. Santiago, travelling to HK. Why has that not come up? That is really strange. Sorry about that, everybody. Oscar Santiago, joining HK. Maybe I missed him in the transfers. Really strange. He's coming on a free on the 15th, and you maybe think, Damien, why are you signing a keeper? Arneson's good. Nick Barlow's good. The main reason I signed him first thing is 20 determination and very good as a backup, and he's joining on a rotation contract, so I'm pretty happy with that from our contract offer on a rotation. Fairly cheap, not too bad. 5k now for us is actually quite cheap. What I've done now is if we go to Nick Barlow, we've loaned him out to FH, and you think, Damien, why? He has got some potential to grow, right? And if he keeps sitting on the bench behind Yon and only playing sporadic games, he's not going to grow as much. So playing at FH, who are going to be playing in the Europa League as well, I think, and all that sort of stuff, he's going to grow and grow very well. I'm actually going to move top back into the under-19s because I just had enough of looking at him. But he's going to grow quite a fair bit at FH, and they've got good facilities. He also had a very good under-20 campaign for Australia. The whole reason I want him to grow is so he can become very competitive for Yon for first choice football, or we can sell him on for quite a fair bit. Next season as well, he's going to be homegrown, which is sensational for us. But if you go back to Santiago, he would be perfect to come in and tutor young goalkeepers, and we do have one. If we go to our squad, this guy came through our youth intake last season, and look, he's got 4-star potential with 9 determination, but if you can get his determination up and get all these attributes up, he could be a very good backup goalkeeper, which is going to be very good for homegrown status in the Champions League and all that in years to come, which is great. Or we could sell him on for some profit as well if we get in growing and Tudu. That's all the information that I was going to bring you in terms of all that sort of stuff. We're just going to go get into this game. Now, this game itself is going to be against a team that is in the lower divisions of Icelandic football. In the Cup, I think it's the 4th round of the Cup, it is. Just trying to see if we make it to the quarterfinal. The Cup itself, we have been dominating in, and dominating quite well, winning games easy. But if we go to the league, 6 games played, 6 wins, and absolute domination from the boys. Dominating FH, dominating IR, dominating everybody that we played. ST actually went 1-0 up, and so did Protereur, and then we went back and dominated them off the park. So we can see that we are making a lot of gains in terms of dominating the league now and getting to being in a quite good spot. If we go here and we go into there, still got our same tactics as well, and there we go as well. You can see that we got the instant result tab up. I've been trying to get the games quickly. We do have work another hour and a bit. Did got off. We just did a live stream and stopped the live stream. Think about here, so we just quick sim the Selfos game. Didn't really sit through it at all. Don't really use that during the league. Use it for a lot of preseason games. But look, when you want to get on a tight schedule and get a YouTube video out, you use what you have to do. Yo Queen will start. We're going to play quite rotated side as well. So it'll be Yo Queen, Trumner. K-Nan has come in and done really well so far. The Brazilian, he's looked quite good at an 8.32. Neves also on the bench. Ragnoli's growing on leaps and bounds. He's still quite unhappy though that he's still at the club. But oh well, what are you going to do? Nikolai's come in and done well. Don't disregard the arrows. He's been very good and playing quite well. What's his player trait? Switch the ball, yeah, start the training, and that is fine. He's been playing quite well. The whole back, everybody's playing quite well. Lucas Lotvat's been absolutely sensational. Once again, more down arrows. Actually got a team interested in him for about $1 million, according to a news piece. But we're not looking to sell him unless we can get a European left back in and then free up another spot. All the boys are playing quite well. We're going to get him in. Gunnarsson's been growing leaps and bounds and played for the Icelandic under-20s at the World Cup. And when our last check was leading the assist in the under-20 World Cup, I think he won't be because he was tied with a couple other people that are still in the competition. But that's going to be the team. Isberg's been a man on a mission, growing slowly as well, and 9.1 in the league. That is correct, 9.1. He has been in scintillating form. We're going to submit the team there and get into this game against the lowly rated side. I can't remember what their name is now. Davil and Reiner. There we are. We should be okay, and I'm hoping just for another pumping to show our class is a step above everyone else in Iceland, which is where we want to get to. In terms of the national team, if we keep playing the way we are at the moment and keep making the right signings, I think after next season, we'll look to maybe become the national team manager. I want to do it in the right way. Wait for the person to get sacked, we apply for it, we get it. I know there's a way where you can add a manager in, retire him, and then the job keeps coming up, and you just keep doing that until you get the job. I don't want to do it like that. I want to do it properly, and if we don't get the job, we'll wait for the job, and so on and so forth. Anyhow, we have got an highlight here of Callum Edler, and he's given the ball away, Callum, and it looks like it'll be the lowly rated side to come through. It's well done there, though, by Nikolai. Finds a Repos, who finds a young Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson's ball to Isberg. Isberg, can he lay a ball of quality? Finds young Gunnarsson. It's a good little 1-2 between the boys, and it's going to be 1-0 here, HK. Good to see Gunnarsson back from international duty and really stepping up his game. I'm actually training to play back a deeper line as well, to play centre mid, just a little bit more versatility. I'm actually going to try and train him to play left wing as well. I'm just trying to increase his versatility, just so we can play him in most positions. As the corner comes in, Nikolai heads there, and Stefan Niskanen, 2 centre-backs combined, and it's going to be 2-0 HK after 11 minutes, and we are well on top here in this game. It's been a sensational start from the boys, and really what we've been doing of late as well, just dominating games and at will, just dominating possession, dominating shots, dominating, and it looks like these guys can't even get a sniff. Oriella hasn't been starting too many games because we've got 4 good first-choice foreign players as Repos goes over the bar. But when the games he started, Oriella's looked good. We've now finally put him on training his passing to get that one up. He's not growing as much as I would like, so I'm happy to look to sell if the right offer comes in as we go over the bar again, but only for the right offer, only for a lot of profit. I'm speaking upwards of 3 mil plus. In terms of that, everything else in terms of behind the scenes is very straightforward. The league started. There's not much transfers and news happening. We're scouting everything, but that's normal, and that's pretty much it. Everybody's wanted, but what's new at this stage of the save, that is quite new to have everybody wanted. As Repes finds Isberg now, his ball inside the Oriella. Oriella will look and find Trumner now, getting a rare start. Trumner's ball back post. Isberg's going to score and will continue his scintillating form, that is for sure. Hakon Ingi Isberg, what a legend. He's now an icon at the club. He is on the icon tab. Going to find Oriella there. He'll find Trumner in a lot of space. Trumner now will just go back post there to Isberg, who bangs that one in, that is for sure. Is Trumner currently playing as the inside forward? No, we put him as a winger, that's fine. That's all good. Gonna exit back to there. Playing Kanan as inside forward is allowing Lucas Lovatt plenty of time to overlap, and it's been sensational to watch. Jimmy Wagner now will throw this ball into Repes. Repes now will find Wagner. Wagner inside the Oriella. Oriella with a poor touch. And maybe with a chance to counter. No, we do retain possession there. Nikolai finds Stefan Nishkin. And can we make it 4? Repes inside to Oriella. Oriella now to Isberg. Isberg, he loses out, but Repes with the ball again. Finds young Magnuson. Magnuson with the effort for half a second. I thought he bent it in top corner. There we go. In terms of scoring good goals, Leo Polar scored an absolute great one on stream. So if you want to watch the stream live, link will be in the description below. But it was a sensational one. Might have to go back and clip it and just put it as a clip on the Twitch pin board. But it was a great goal nonetheless. He picked it up about where Magnuson and put it in top left, and it was sensational. Keeper had no chance. Stefan now will pick up this ball, and he'll find Callum Edler. We'll find Oreo. Callum's now 2-star, but now you got to remember 3-star is now star player for the league. So like Jon's 3-star, and Jon is by far the best keeper in the league. So we now got to that point where 3-star is really good for us. Anything above 3-star is really going to be good for the Champions League. Isberg looking to cross that one. He doesn't find it. Oriella finds Trumner. Trumner back to Oriella. Can Oriella hit that one in? And he does. He doesn't score too many goals, Lewis Oriella, but he scored a couple in the last couple of games that he's played. So maybe he's getting quite used to the league and now starting to dominate proceedings, which is what we want from Lewis Oriella. Still has quite a lot of potential as well. We make it 4-0 now. Only doing this this game here to bring you all the news in terms of the Champions League and us growing and rising to the, to the fore of Icelandic football and rising the league up slowly. Promising times ahead for the Save, which is really good. I'm very pleased with it. Can we keep it going, boys? They look slightly motivated. It doesn't really matter to me too much. We'll probably look the rest, Isberg and maybe Wagner, if we can, where possible. Just waiting to see if we can get another one there, and maybe after 60 minutes get Isberg off and rest everybody. There we go. The header's over the bar. Just so Isberg can keep playing in the league. He's been sensational. 56 minutes in, and it looks like it's going to be another ball in here from the division side. And the third division side put it wide in Davil and Renya, the centre-back, flashing that header wide. We are going to pause the game there. We're going to get Kanya in for Isberg. He can play quite well on this right-hand side. He can play quite well on either side, which is quite good to see. In terms of everyone else's changing, we won't make too many more. Right now, we're just trying to make sure we get people through the game. And we might get Wagner off as well in a second. We might do that now as well. No point risking young Wagner. He's been quite good. Get Philippe on there for Wagner. And there we go. That would be probably the only 2 changes we'll make for the game. And we might make one late doors just to see. Oriella's quite tired. He has played quite a fair bit of football, trying to make sure that he still feels like a value member of the squad. Growing slowly, but growing nonetheless. Hoping to get him through. We are going to make one more change, and it will be for Oriella. We're going to get Victor on just to continue his growth as well. Confirm that change, and we will get through this game winning 4-0, or maybe even more. Dominate the game. They haven't had a shot on target. They've actually played quite well this second half by their standards, Davikel and Reiner. But it looks like the game's going to be over. This half has petered out pretty quickly, which is fine by me. Another easy, straightforward win. No injuries, no red cards, nothing like that. And it will be game over, 4-0. And we're going to go to the pep talk, tell the boys it was absolutely sensational. That's a good win. Well done, lads. Going to leave the match there. And yeah, we might... when's the draw for it? The draw, I don't know when it is. It doesn't really matter too much. We're going to beat most sides in... It's only if we draw FH or maybe KR that we get really, really scared of maybe not winning the cup for this season. As you can tell, we're losing quite a fair bit of money. We lost 5 mil already this season. In terms of all the buildings are getting done. We've improved our data facilities. The stadium's coming along quite well, nearly there, and our training facilities and new facilities are halfway to being completed as well. But in terms of the episode, that would be all, guys. Just really wanted to bring you that we are growing and the league is definitely growing. We'll leave the screen up and show we can see that one there. If we go all the way down to it and we go to European club rankings, we are moving up in world football, guys. HK are on the rise. This is David signing off YouTube. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and this will be another end to the episode. Please subscribe and like to see episode 16 come out at some point, probably tomorrow, as we do have work in about an hour. We won't be doing another episode now. And also follow us on Twitch so you can watch HK live at any point in time. Generally like to go live most times, most mornings when we have free time. Wednesdays are pretty good and Thursdays are usually not too bad to go live as well. So please go and follow out the Twitch. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. This is Damien signing off and goodbye.